Anxious lawyers and supporters of parties in 6 different appeals battling for the soul of Abia State Government House. This follows the judgment by Justice Okon Abang of the Federal High Court in Abuja, which sacked Governor Ikpeazu of Abia State for alleged falsification of tax clearance in 2015 governorship election. In a unanimous judgment, the appeal court held that apart from not properly signing the originating summons, the suit did not disclose any cause of action because it was filed even before the appellant submitted his document. Justice Bidlier agreed with counsel to the governor, Chief Wole Olanipekun, that it was not the duty of the court to search for the signatory to the originating summons. The appellate court held that Justice Abang erred in law by making findings at the interlocutory stage by taking a stance on issues in the main suit, and that his conclusion at the interlocutory stage was a breach of fair hearing against the appellant. In another judgment by Justice Helen Ogunwumiju, the court held that Justice Abang erred in law in his order that the Independent National Electoral Commission should issue a certificate of return to Dr. Samson Oga when there was no evidence of forgery or criminality against the appellant. The appeal court also held that Justice Abang erred when he imported the phrase "as at when due" into the PDP 2014 guidelines. The judge then concluded that from whatever angle one looks at the judgment of the trial judge, the decisions of his court was grossly erroneous. The inadequacies of the tax receipt cannot be visited on Ikpeazu, who scored the highest votes in the 2015 governorship elections, as doing so will amount to rape of democracy. The court declared every action carried out based on the suit before the Federal High Court null and void, and set it aside.
These are members of one party. Let them go back and join hands and bring that state up.
Happily, this is not the apex court in the land. The Supreme Court is still up there. So if our client decides, we'll be going to the Supreme Court to finally resolve these issues.
The battle may not be over yet in this Abia State governorship dispute, as parties are entitled to approach the Supreme Court if they are not satisfied. In the meantime, reprieve has come to Governor Okezie Ikpeazu. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.